Hello everyone, welcome to my midterm presentation for speaking for academic purposes. In this video, I will present a comparative analysis between two IELTS speaking part 1 interviews. One candidate received a band 9.0 score while the other achieved band 6.5. The purpose of this presentation is to analyze both linguistic and non-linguistic aspects that influence their different results. So both interviews are taken from the IELTS Advantage YouTube channel. They are conducted in similar settings with the same examiner, same type of question, and also the same test part, which is first part, the introduction of interview section. However, despite those similarities, the performance of each candidate is clearly different in several ways. Through this analysis, I aim to show what makes the band 9.0 performance stand out and why the band 6.5 candidate did not reach the same level. So, let's begin with the linguistic aspect, which include fluency and coherence, vocabulary range, grammar, and also pronunciation. First, the band 9.0 candidate speaks fluently and coherently. Her responses are always to the point, and she directly answers the question before adding a short explanation or a sample. She does not speak too much or go off the topic, but she also avoids giving short answers. Even when she pauses to think, she uses fillers like but in natural way, in a way that does not interrupt the flow of her speech. Her ideas also are well connected, which makes her speech sound organized and easy to follow. In contrast, the band 6.5 candidate tends to wordy. She sometimes goes around the main point and includes information that is not necessary or unrelated to the question. This makes her answer sounds less focused and less coherent. She also repeats words and phrases several times, which shows a more limited control of vocabulary. Although her grammar is mostly correct, it is quite basic and lacks complexity. From the vocabulary perspective, the band 9.0 candidate uses a range of words that sounds natural and appropriate to each question. She does not rely on repetitive expressions, and her word choice fits smoothly into each context, showing good flexibility. Although she does not use many advanced or unusual words, the way she combines simple vocabulary naturally makes her answer sound fluent and precise. In contrast, the band 6.5 candidate tends to repeat some common words and phrases, which reduce the overall impression of vocabulary range. Her word choices are understandable, but sometimes they feel limited or too general. In terms of pronunciation, both are clear and understandable, but the band 9 candidates speak with better rhythm and intonation. Her pronunciations are natural and confident, while the band 6.5 candidate sometimes has a flat tone, which affects her delivery. Now, let's move to non-linguistic aspects such as confidence, body language, and also facial expression and eye contact. The band 9.0 candidate looks calm and confident throughout the interview. She maintains natural eye contact with the examiner and also uses slight hand gesture to emphasize her point. Her facial expression also kind of friendly and relaxed, making the whole interaction feel like a normal conversation rather than a test. Because of this, her communication appears more natural and engaging. On the other hand, the band 6.5 candidate looks a bit tense. She sometimes avoids eye contact and glances away, which can make her seem less confident. Her facial expression also looks more serious, as if she is very aware that she is being tested. In some moments, it feels like she is trying to memorize the answer instead of speaking spontaneously. This gives the impression of rehearsed rather than authentic conversation. Additionally, her gestures are more limited and stiff compared to the band 9 candidate. All of these non-verbal signals affect how natural and confident her performance appeared to the examiner. When we compare these two performances, it becomes clear that the difference is not only about language accuracy but also about communication style. The Band 9 speaker demonstrates the ability to interact naturally. She listens, responds appropriately, and adds just the right amount of detail. Meanwhile, the Band 6.5 speaker still struggles to find balance between giving enough information and staying on topic. She sometimes over-explains, repeats ideas, and loses focus. In the other word, Band 9 is not only about perfect English but also about effective communication. The examiner sees that the candidate can express ideas clearly, logically, and confidently, all while sounding natural and relaxed. To conclude, both candidates shows a good command of English, but their performance differ in precision, coherence, and also confidence. The Band 9 candidate answers questions clearly, uses richer vocabulary, and maintains a conversational tone that feels spontaneous. Her body language, facial expression, and voice all contribute to a positive impression. In contrast, the Band 6.5 candidate needs to improve her fluency, reduce repetition, and build more natural eye contact to sound less memorized and also more interactive. Overall, the Band 9.0 performance reflects communicative competence, not just linguistic ability, but also the confidence that naturalness that make her speech effective. That is why she deserves the higher score. That's all I think. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope this competitive analysis help us to understand how both linguistic and non-linguistic aspect can influence IELTS speaking scores. I'm Muhammad Zulkifli Ajaid. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.